Hello, my little poodle doodles, and welcome back to What the Smut Book Reviews. Thank you for joining me for another video. In my last video, I did not reveal which book I was going to review for this video. And the honest reason for that was because I did not know which book I was going to review. But I have since decided that today's review will be on a book by author Hettie Ivers. She's not super well known, I don't think. She does have a Facebook group, which is HI Readers Anonymous. I'll link that in the description box below if you guys want to check it out and follow her. But she has written a series of books, which will be my first official foray on this channel into the genre of paranormal romance. The book that I'm going to review is the first in her Werelock Evolution series, which is technically 3 books in one book. It includes the books called Slip of Fate, Fear the Heart, and Revenge of the Wronged. The total sum pages of the books, of those 3 books, is 737 pages according to Amazon. So don't quote me. I'm getting all my information from Amazon because, you know, I'm a basic bitch and I don't, do a lot of research. Looks like the original publication date was around 2017. 737 pages I know seems like a lot of book, but it's good that it was done this way because it was originally released, I believe, in 3 small parts, which really, if you think about it, 737 pages is like 200 and change per book, which is about average, maybe a little bit short for a full-length novel, but still pretty average. And it's good that it has so many pages because the story is very in-depth. There's a lot going on. There's a blood curse. There are rival werewolf packs. There are, there's kidnapping and, little Stockholm syndrome. But who doesn't love a good Stockholm syndrome, in a werewolf novel? I mean, the werewolf is hot. Come on. The only downside to this book is the fact that it is not available in print. You can only get it as an ebook right now. You can get the bundle, which is all 3 of the short little novellas or whatever, on Kindle and Nook for $5.99 right now. You used to be able to buy them individually on Amazon, but so far it looks like only maybe 1 of the 3 are available. 2 of the 3 are available on Amazon. You can purchase them individually from Barnes & Nobles for the Nook at 99 cents for the first book and $3.99 for the second and third books. If you wanted to just spend 99 cents, check out the first part, and then if you're still intrigued, you can buy the other 2. You will spend more money that way, but you can definitely do that. I personally would suggest just spending the $5.99 for the full download of the 737 pages because I don't think you'd be disappointed with this book. It does have a lot going on. Like, if you're a person who just likes straightforward, one and done type, one-dimensional romance, this book is not going to be for you. If you like getting immersed in a story and really like getting in there with the characters, then I think you'll really like this book, especially if you like paranormal romance. The main characters for this book are Alex and Milena. Alex is your typical alpha male, but he is also very spoiled, very egotistical, your typical, alpha, your typical alpha, like, I want what I want when I want, So he's also very coddled. He's the youngest of all of his siblings, and he's also the most powerful. So since birth, he's been very coddled, but he still exudes that alpha male, the hotness. Ladies, if you want the hotness, you're going to get it. Okay. Milena is very young. She's 18. She's naive. She's a very emotional character. She cries a lot throughout the entire book, but she does eventually come into her own, and, you know, she stands up for herself, and she becomes like, you know, grr. I can use that, I think, as a good description, right? Grr. But I will read you the blurb. Unfortunately, again, because it doesn't come in print, I read this book on my trusty Kindle Paperwhite. It is part of a series. Like I said, it's her Werelock Evolution series. This encompassing 3 books is technically one story about one particular couple, but it does introduce characters that you will see later on in the series in other books. So you have these first 3 combined, and then the book that follows is called No Light. The one after that is Just Like Animals, and the one after that, which is the most recent release, is called Seer, S-E-E-R, Seer. And that one is actually going to be 2-part novel. The first part has been released. The second part is coming soon. So, a little bit of backstory on Hettie. Hettie is not a full-time novelist. She does have a day job. She does this on the side, I'm sure as like a creative outlet, and because she likes a good raunchy story like the rest of us, because who doesn't like a good raunchy story? If you're watching this video, that's why you're here, right? You love a good raunchy story. So, you know, she does, I believe, self-publish. If I'm wrong, feel free to put it in the comments below. But according to Amazon, under publisher, it just listed her. So I'm guessing that when she does do her books in paperback, it's fulfilled through Amazon, but she's the one, you know, publishing the books. So the other books in the series are available in paperback, or at least a few of them are. As we get into those and review them, I will tell you, like, at current status, if they're available in paperback or if it's just a download. I am going to read the blurb for you guys that I got from Amazon. So I'm consistently lazy. You may also notice that when I go to read this blurb, you'll see there's like stuff on both sides. I ran out of printer paper and I didn't realize it. Don't give me any shit, okay? You'll also see that I have like some little black stuff on my fingers, and that is from applying liquid eyeliner, which I don't normally do. I'm not good at all. But yeah, I'm also very tired because it is currently about midnight. And I picked my husband up from work, and I put my 3-year-old to bed, and then I put on a full face of makeup, and now I'm here talking to you. So let's just get into the little blurb here. We'll read a little trusty blurb. He's a spoiled alpha used to getting whatever he wants. She's a stubborn 18-year-old determined to disappoint him. Finding love at first sight with your fated soulmate sounds romantic, unless, of course, that mate happens to be your brother's sworn enemy and the overbearing alpha werewolf warlock who has taken you hostage. I told you there was kidnapping, Stockholm Syndrome. We'll get into it. Things get complicated in this twisty enemies to lovers trilogy about an American girl who stumbles upon forbidding paranormal circumstances when she travels to Brazil and finds herself at the center of a blood feud between rival South American werewolf packs. The task of taming a formidable, drop-dead sexy Werelock has never been so hard and so hot. I mean, if that doesn't grab you, what are you doing here? The reviews on Amazon are a little bit mixed. Majority got 5 stars, but you will find a few, and it's really unfortunate because the first 2 that pulled up for me were terrible reviews of the book. I think that if you like a lot of backstory, if you like going really in depth with your characters and with your story, that you will really enjoy this book. I think you'll really enjoy this series. If you like authors like Jenna Showalter or Cressley Cole, you know, you will really enjoy this series. It is a lot to take in plot-wise, but if you can keep it straight in your brain and you can keep up, you're gonna love it. That's pretty much all I can say about it, you know. I did love Alex as the male character. He's very, how to describe Alex? He's very misogynistic and egotistical at the beginning of the book, which for some may be a little bit off-putting, but he also shows sides of vulnerability and pretty much an undeniable attraction to Milena, and that's because of their fated connection. He doesn't want her because she is the sister of one of his biggest rivals, but he does, you know, he does. So, you know, Milena as a character in the beginning seems a little bit whiny, but I think that's just the way she's 18, she's young, she's immature. But again, you know, she comes into her own, she begins to stand on her own 2 feet, and then the chemistry between her and Alex grows, and it gets really good, really good. Sex scene wise, again, along the same lines as Jenna Showalter, Cressley Cole, like they're dirty without being distasteful, if that makes sense. You know, like, it's descriptive but classy, you know. So it's got everything you could want. Like I said, there are other books in the series, and I will review those in the future. Those I do have in paperback because I was able to get them on Amazon when they were still in print. So this will be the only one in the series that I reviewed from an ebook. I will, of course, show you I will show you the cover for the Werelock Evolution series in terms of this particular bundle, these 3 books, and what it looks like on Amazon, so it'll be easy for you to spot if you want to go download it. And I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. I don't think so. Oh, I have to rate the book. I have to rate the book. So I would probably give this book a solid 8.5. Yeah, I'd say like solid 8.5. The future books will probably be around the same rating, but we'll see when we get into it, because, you know, I may need to refresh myself a little bit, you know, reread. I have read this particular one like 3 times, so I'm pretty familiar with the characters and with the story and with everything that's going on, and so I can confidently say that at least an 8.5 out of 10. Still working on that rating system though, so if you come up with a cute, quirky name for the rating system, let me know in the comments below. I would appreciate it because I'm a very indecisive individual. Ask my husband. I will link everything in the description below for the Amazon link and the Barnes & Noble's links so that you can download the books if you're interested. I will also leave links to my Facebook group and for Hettie's Facebook group, as well as my Instagram. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys joining me for this one, and hopefully you will go out and you will download these books because the series is pretty amazing. So get on it. Okay. Okay. Bye. I'm going to cut like 90% of this video. I'm very tired. Very tired. I didn't get any songs into the bloopers on this one. I didn't get struck with any, the fuck is the word I'm looking for? Inspiration. Inspiration to sing. I'm such a frump. Such a frump. I have to remind myself to sit up straight so you guys don't see my double chins. You see them? Do you see them? And that is getting cut. And another one bites the dust off. I'm gonna try not to shake my table too much. Oh, editing Candace here again. I just want to give a shout out to all my lovely ladies and gents in the HI Readers Anonymous group. I love you guys. I really enjoyed chatting with you guys, sharing ridiculous memes with you guys. If you're watching, thank you for watching. You guys are the real MVPs. Hettie's hoes!